Hello everybody, this is Adrienne Torres-Mead with Ascension Soul Coaching, and today we're going to do a reading on Miss Meghan Markle. We're going to look at today, because now they're suing other agencies, other UK newspapers, and I think one of the reasons she's doing it is because of what Piers Morgan has been saying about her since she started dating publicly Harry, that they're going after him. I think he's the culprit in mind they have. I'm not sure, but we're going to read on it. There is just no other reason why they're suing the newspapers at this point. People are saying they think it's because of money. I think there's a vendetta going on, and somebody's going after somebody big time and thinking that if they open up this case with them, that it'll open up some other issues with other people that this particular person may have had a party to, mainly Piers Morgan. So it is a mess. I don't like reading on people all the time, but this girl and Harry's they just making this so much worse than it has to be. Everybody says just let them live their lives, but they're not allowing people to just let them live their lives. So we're going to do a reading on them and to see what the cards say. So today, let's just get a good overview. I actually had to step back and figure out what cards to pull on this, because I can usually just pull a card, and yeah, they all in sync, kind of, sort of, right? Some of them have different slants and different focuses, but I had to actually pull several card decks out that resonated with me, that could help me tell this story, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna let you see. I got 10 card decks out, okay? Here they are. So if you could see them. That's them. Okay. Because that's how convoluted this story is. Girl couldn't just get married to be a princess. She had to go and start a whole war. And I'm still trying to figure out which set of cards I should pull. So I'm going to start out with, there's a card deck called War in Europe Tarot. It's from overseas. So I'm going to start out with that because it's a holy war going on with them in the media. So let's start with them. And I'm going to let you all see me pull the cards. I'm going to start out with 6 cards. So just hold on. Okay, so we're going to start with the cards. Okay, so the question is, what's going on with the cases against the media? What is Harry's and Meghan's intention, true intentions with this war on the media, these lawsuits? Okay, so I'm going to throw 6 cards, and I've already started with 1. Let's see what's going on, because it's just unusual. They just came from Africa. Everybody was saying how they had I need 1 card, so that's why I'm putting them back in. South Africa, and they had a great tour. And, as far as PR relations, and then they come back, and the day before they get back, Harry puts out that letter with the media, and then he then goes and a few more days later, he comes out with 2 more agencies he's going to sue. He's trying to sue. He and Meghan are suing. So we're going to try to figure it out. And I told y'all in my earlier, one of my other previous readings about the trip overseas to South Africa was going to look good until the very end. And we would find out once they got back some things that was going on. I was reading on relationship, thinking really is relationship. It's public relations. It wasn't their personal relationship too. I think they were working on, but this was a PR thing. This was the relationship they were trying to reestablish with the government, with the people, and then they went off the rails, I guess. But I think it was already pre-planned. To me, I think that they used the media to go do the South African tour to get really good public coverage. And then they knew when they came back they were going to be suing the media. And so this is a setup. It's a setup. Get all this good, gracious media use Princess Diana as a backdrop so they could get, oh, look at him, he's out there, he's doing it in honor of his mother, and she loved Africa too, and get all that sympathy going, just to come back and shoot him in the face, shoot the media in the face. I'm telling y'all, I believe it was set up. It was set up. They planned this. Okay, so get public sympathy. This was a setup. So let's see what the intentions are. I may think one thing, but the cards say another. So let's just see. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more card for the outcome of their intentions with the media. This lawsuit against the media. What is their true intentions? This is the last card for the outcome. One more card, please. I'm just going to take that one because it fell. Okie dokie. So we've got 6 cards, right? First card that fell out. Let me get my glasses. I wear different glasses every time I do this. I look dorky with them because I can't see. I have contact lenses too, but I just forgot to put them on. So I'm going to use my reading glasses so I can read this right, people. Don't laugh. I can see. All right, so the first card that came out was man. Well, the word says man the guns, join the fight. And it's actually the it's the Knight of Pentacles. And so Harry, this is like Harry, right? He's pissed off, right? He's like, y'all, you know what? Y'all swarming around us. You're using the media against us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, you know, they say you can't beat them, join them. So he's like, okay, we're gonna get in this fight with the media, and we're gonna join it, and we're gonna use the media against themselves. So we're gonna get up here, y'all flying around here, swarming around us. We're going to, me and Meghan are gonna get in our plane, and we're gonna fly up there with the best of you, and we're gonna shoot y'all down. That's the basis of all this. What's crossing them again is, it says the victory bonds. This help stop. So they're sinking. Look at this. He's needing help. He's trying to save his He's trying to save his wife. This is the 8 of Swords. He's trying to save his wife. Here she is. There's Meghan. There's he. There's Harry. Don't like Harry. And there is a tower. They're trying to get to that tower. Like, he's trying to save us. What can we do to save ourselves? And there's a swift currents of communication. Swords. Well, 8 of Swords is more like you put yourself in a particular situation, and now you're trying to get yourself out of it, actually. So they're drowning. They're drowning, and they're trying to get out. And this is the way that Harry sees that they can get out of this, is fight fire with fire. But what's crossing them is that Meghan is sinking. Meghan is just having a hard time. And he's trying to be the savior to try to save his wife and relationship. And so then at the top, we have the Page of Cups, which is Meghan, I would think, right? So I told you they were getting their planes and they were going to fly. But, you know, she's American still, right? There is the Lone Star, Texas. She's not from Texas. I'm not saying she's from Texas, right? But I'm just saying she's getting in her flying. She's got her own fight to fight. This is what they're showing us. We're together. We're flying. It's about Meghan. It's about Meghan. It's about the woman. It's about the woman. The American woman. Yeah, they're trying to say this is new. She's new to this. She's new to all this. And so we're going to learn what we need to learn for the sake of the love of our relationship. Learn to fly with the best of them and control what's said about us. I know this is Page of Cups. So, but they're immature in how they're doing it. That's it. They're immature about how they're doing it, though. They're using her because they're not very savvy with the media. They're using her as the ploy, trying to use her as the face of the victim, right? You know what I'm saying, right? The American victim who's new to all this, but they're going about it the wrong way. They're using her as the pinup for the victimization that's going on, or the mother, which is Diana, which she said she's turning out to be like, they're treating her like they treat my mother. They're just immature about how they're working with the media to get what they want done. They're using her, Meghan, as the scapegoat, or as the pinup for this war. So then what's below them, your bit can help drive them mad. So they're trying to make them mad. This is the devil. They have their own addictions. they're trying to claw them. They're trying to kill them. They're trying to make them crazy. They're trying to make them as crazy as they feel. Like, y'all swarming around us. You're up there swarming around us with all that news and media that's not true about us. So we're going to turn this around, and we're going to make you all mad. We're going to come after you. We're going to make you just as mad, and turn this around on you. So it's really not what they're showing the world. It's about Meghan, that, oh, she's sinking, she's having a hard time. I mean, she really is, but that's what they're trying. But they're trying to say all this is about her. And they're trying to put a pretty face on it. That's why they went to South Africa to show all those. I know they're doing a documentary. I heard they're doing a documentary, and they were in South Africa. But that's it. They were trying to put on this particular fake face of who they are. And so everybody think, oh, it's great pictures. And she went and she did this, and she talked to the young girls of Africa, and she said she was African. She was a sister. She was black too. All along. They're going to turn it around and make everybody crazy and go after the media. They use the media, and now they're going after the media. Okay. So what's behind them? What's behind all this? What's gotten to this point is sow the seeds of victory. They want victory. It's all about the look, the perception, right? This is the star. This is their ambitions. They've always had ambitions to get good media, and they're not getting it. See, I'm the wholesome girl. I'm American. I'm down to earth. I can carry my own pail of water, but I'm going to be victorious at what we do. We're going to have a great marriage in Britain, and we're going to just, roam wherever we want to go, all over the land, and, I can be who I am, but that's not what's happening. So she's sinking because a lot of lies she's told. Because she's not this person. She's not the wholesome girl. She's not just a little American girl who got married into the British royal family. Honestly, she lied about a lot of things. Her family, the situation she was in, how she got there. And maybe if she had been a little bit more honest up front. See, people what you do in the dark comes out in the light. Everybody's always looking for you to fall anyway. So she had all this stuff. She should have just come out and just told everything to Harry, and then nothing would bother him, because he would know her past. He would know everything about her, even the queen. Look, this is who I am. This is what happened. I'm an actress. I don't get along with my family. We just don't, and at that point, they were not getting along. Just tell them, because the media, you're giving the media a lot of things to bite on when you lie. People want to talk. Her family was already talking. She should have just told them everything. So now the news and information they have on them, the media, I believe, was slowly leaking certain things out. That's true. They didn't want to come out. They're tiptoeing around some of this stuff. Piers Morgan is not. He's just like, she's a social climber. She ghosts people. She has a relationship with her father. She lies about stuff. He told it all the truth. But the media, the British media, was trying to be a little tipsy-toey around and let some stuff out, let some things go a little bit far, because they didn't like her, right? She was not open with them. She was not open with the British people. She hid a lot of things. She didn't trust them with baby Archie, it's just so many things. So now they're mad at her. And then they go on to give this great press when they're in South Africa. And I know I'm repeating myself, but this is what I'm hearing. And then she punches him right in the face when she gets back. Okay? So they're trying to make the media mad. We already know that. But this is their plot. They have a plot to stamp them out. This is the outcome. They want to stamp them out. Harry, you and I, Harry and Meghan, stamp them out. This is the 6 of Metals. This has nothing to do with charity. This has nothing to do with helping other people out. This is for them. They have ambitions and dreams, right? And now they're not getting it. So they're going to stamp out the people who are making it, they feel is ruining it for them. So that was the intention. They're not giving us what we want. We wanted to have this wholesome look. And because we don't have the wholesome look, we don't have the things we want. The media's talking about us. We're going to come after the media, and we're going to play fair. What's fair is all fair in war, and love's fair in love. All's fair in love and war. And they're at war with the media. They're using Meghan as the victim. Kind of throwing down in the bus with the rest of them. But they're going to try to make them mad. And maybe even whether they win or not, this case, the point is they're putting the media on in a particular position where they have to come out and defend themselves. and their intention is to stamp them out. They have no mercy for them, no charity. And if they do win, the money ain't going to charity. The money's going to Harry and Meghan. What is it that they're hiding from the British public? Because there's something they're hiding. I'm talking about Meghan and Harry. There's something they're hiding from the British public. I'm going to throw out 3 cards, right? I'm going to throw out 2. One card's going to be for Harry, and one card's going to be for Meghan. Because I think, even though they're married, there's some issues going on both sides. And so let's throw out 1 card for each on each side, okay? Just give me what are they trying to hide? What are they trying to keep from the public, from getting out? Okay? So, this is Harry, this is Meghan. Okay, that's Harry. And I need Meghan's card to fall, please. There it is. 2 cards. 1. Sorry, so we can see this. Let's do it this way. Okay, there are the 2 cards. So Harry's wants to says it's to forgive. So Harry wants forgiveness or doesn't want to offer forgiveness. He really believes the press, the media, killed his mother. You know, when you're a young kid, you have a perception of things that he was 12, right, when his mom died, of how things actually occurred in your head. People can tell you, and you can see it all day long, but your way of dealing with stuff as a 12-year-old is not the same way as if you were a, say 21-year-old when your mother passed. So Harry thinks the media really did kill his mother. He has put a lot of blame on the media for what happened. We all know, if you follow the story, was that the driver was drunk. Diana didn't have her seatbelt on. I'm not blaming her, I'm just saying she didn't have her seatbelt on. And it was a paparazzi that was chasing them in when they were in France, through Paris. So it wasn't the typical media who killed her. It wasn't the paparazzi. It was just a freak accident. It was just these convergences that came upon them. I'm not saying the media was always great to Donna. They were always great, root or hard on her. It was a balance of the two. I used to watch it all the time, and I was like, God, they're always hounding her, always hounding her. And yes, they were running from the paparazzi. I think she understood the difference between the paparazzi and the news. I know as a grown woman, she knew the difference. She'd been in the game for, she got married at 19, so about 16, 17, 18 years in that game of being a royal. So she knew the difference, right? And she connected with a lot of people with the media, right? So she knew the difference of who was chasing her that night, I think. But he needs to forgive the media and the people who killed his mother. And I think in a way he's also upset with the royal family as well, that they didn't do enough to protect his mother. And so he wants the mask to come down. Everybody just drop your mask. Stop pretending you love us. You know you don't. You're here. You're trying to hurt us. Just come to a truce and get this over with. I'll stop hounding you. Y'all stop hounding me. We need to come to a truce. But in his mind, he really does think the media was the ones that killed his mother. And he has to get to this place where he forgives. He's not gotten there yet. He's holding it in tight that these people killed his mother. This is why he's saying he's not just using Diana as a ploy. He really truly believes they helped kill his mother. And he thinks that this is going to break. He thinks that this is why he and his wife are not getting along. The media. He's blaming the media for that. And not just because Meghan's thinking she's having a lot of stress and she's holding this over his head and trying to make him make this right. He's kind of like the relationship that he has with Meghan, the issues that they're having right now. He also believes that the media is the source of them not getting along. Okay. Then with her is the word ceremony. So what is it? Number 33, huh? Was the marriage real? in her mind? Is the love there? She thought after she got married to Harry, everything was going to be great. I got him. This is like a wolf over here. I got him. I got my wish. I blew out my candle. I'm a princess now, duchess, whatever you want to call it. And it's not that. And she's upset that it's not the little fairy tale she thought it was going to be. So her mask, and she's always smiling, isn't she? That's a mask, people. She thought this was going to be sweet pies and jewelry, dripping with jewelry, and people loving her for just showing up. And it's not like that. It's not like that. She did not get her wish come true. And the people down at the bottom, all the masks down at the bottom, she could have a mask for everybody. But I think she pretty much has one mask. But these are the people she used to get to where she wanted to get to. I stomped on all these people. Stomped on all these people. You know what the other card said, stomp them out. Stomped on all these people to get to this point where I got my wish, which is to marry a prince. And it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. It looked beautiful being a princess, but it was not at all what it was cracked up to be. So now I gotta walk away with this fake smile on my face all the time, pretending I'm happy. It's a ceremony, isn't? The ceremony was the fall of her relationship, she believes. Now, at this point, marrying him was not what it was all cracked up to be. And he feels like his marriage and his relationship is not what it's supposed to be because of the media. And who not only does he blame for his marriage falling apart, he blames for his mother's death. Okay, that's that. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of this. All right. Okay, so let's look at, we're going to use the Nicoletta Ciccoli tarot cards to read a little bit about Miss Meghan. We're going to read about her and what is her true intentions with, how does she plan on carrying out to get her wishes from the royal family? What lengths will she go to carry out to get what she really wants from the royal family, from this marriage? What lengths will she go? I'm going to do 6 cards. So, starting out with 1, Meghan. What lengths will she go to get what she really wants? What lengths will she go to get what she really wants? Let's see. Woo! Lord, they all came out. Okay, so. Okay. We had one card that came out before they all fell out. So that's the first card. So let's finish reading. What lengths will she go to get what she wants? Everybody says she's ruthless. Let's manipulative. Let's see what lengths she will go through to get what she wants. Okay. Let's see. Cards. A total of 6 cards. We're going to take these 2. So crossing above. 2. There's another card. Hello. We need 2 more cards. Six came out. Let's see. That's where she go to get what she wants from this family. What lengths will she go to get what she wants? What lengths will Meghan go to get what she wants from this marriage, from the royal family? What lengths will she go to get what she wants? And what type of person is she? What lengths will she go to get what she wants? What lengths will she go? Okay. We got 6 cards. Let's pull them down so you all can see. Okay. Okay. Okay, so quickly, so what we have is Two of Swords. This is Meghan. She's looking at how she can do a balancing act between good and nice, American, Britain, to get whatever she wants. She knows she's on a tightrope. She's on a tightrope, but she also believes that she's above everyone else, right? And she's going to be able to balance herself to get what she wants, but she feels like she's above everyone else. But she's playing a tight, very dangerous game. She's making and planning and plotting to make herself from this to this to this, to whatever this is to this is, to get whatever she wants. She's going to walk a tightrope to get there. And she's going to be deliberate in her actions, very careful, very cautious. And she's very focused. You see her face? She's very focused on getting what she really wants. What's crossing her is the baby. So it's the Queen of Wands, and I think a lot of people say, readers have read for Meghan, says she is the Queen of Wands. She's going to use that baby, and she's going to throw her love and her heart all around to get whatever she wants. But this baby's her ace in the hole. It's always been. I always told you when she got pregnant, having that baby was going to be her base and her ace in the hole. So she's going to use this baby to get whatever she wants. Whether the baby's, y'all say it's a surrogate or not, does not matter. It's her child. It's being considered her child, and this child is going to be her ace in the hole. It's her basket, it's her bag, it's her money, it's her forever attachment, connection with the royal family. So she's going to use the baby to get whatever she wants as well. What's above her is intuition. She's using a lot of her intuition. She's very focused. Look, getting the crown. That's her focus, getting that crown, right? Whatever she's got to do to get that crown, whether it's sex, whether it's just knowing how to play people, being, camouflaging herself, whatever she needs to do to get this child, the bag, which is this crown. Keep this crown is what she's going to do. Sometimes it could be witchcraft. I don't know if it's witchcraft. I don't practice it, but a lot of times you're just using your intuition and learn how to play people, know how to use people, understand how to use people. A lot of narcissists know how to use people. They love bomb you. They know exactly what you want to get what they want, and they make you feel like with Harry, right? People think that she's a narcissist, so she's using every trick in the book that she can to get him to fall in love with her and be in love with her and be attached to her. So using her intuition as a woman, and as if she's a narcissist, I don't know, but she's going to use whatever it takes to understand people, be able to use people, be able to trick people, manipulate people to get this crown, okay? What's under her is, again, Nine of Cups. Yeah, she wants to, at the end of the day, she wants to get what she wants. And this girl looks like Meghan, right? A little mixed girl in a tub. Enjoying her life. This is what she wants. She wants to enjoy her life. She wants to have the riches and all the pleasures of being a royal, and all her subjects at her disposal. She wants a fun, rich life, plush life, right? And she wants to be treated as though she's the best thing that's out there. She wants to be treated like a royal, like she is the most important thing out there. So this is her. Someone's serving her up. The kingdom's at her her beck and call, and I think that might be Harry. Let's see what else I can see. Yeah, you see, she's not doing anything. This is a pot of gold or a pot of hot water. I don't know. It's being poured into her tub. She doesn't have to lift a finger, right? And she's going to be served up in a cup. Everything handed to her. Living a life of luxury. What's behind her is the devil. So addictions. I mean, you can look at this as like she's putting someone under a spell, or she's been put under a spell. But her addictions, she's been wrestling with her addictions. Looks like maybe she's trying to beat the addictions, and the addictions that really get her under control, especially her and Harry, right? There's a context. So this could be her hypnotizing the public, her hypnotizing Harry, whatever. But there's this addictive quality to it. Usually when you're a narcissist, I'm not saying she is, I'm just saying especially when you are a malignant narcissist, or you have NPD, the relationship that you form with the person, your codependent person, is very addictive. And you put the other person, the narcissist puts the other person under spell, and they're bonded together. They can't break it apart because they need each other to exist. They both like control, but one always wins out on the other about the more abusive, addictive control than the other one. Neither one of them are good. I think Harry's codependent and she's the narcissist. But they both got each other under spell. They're both bonded together. This is what's behind her. Maybe she's trying to break her addictions. Some people say it's, it's drugs or whatever, alcohol for Harry. There's addiction at the minimum between the two of them. Codependency and the narcissist. And then what she wanted at the end to get what she wants. 6 of Pentacles. So she started a lot of charities. She's not really into the charity work. She is not. She plays the role, but being in this role networks her with a lot of people, a lot of prominent people. So at the end of the day, she wants to make a lot of networks. She is mice. This is so funny, like computer mice or really mice, right? Networking socially with other people, right? So she can move ahead, move above the other, so she can get to where she wants. So a lot is about networking. It's not about so much she's in love with anybody. It's more about addiction with Harry. Addiction. They're both feeding off of each other. Her addiction to fame, her addiction to notoriety and publicity, and making more money. She's going to network. This role as Harry's wife is going to help her network with bigger cats. So no matter what happens between her and Harry, her thing is, if anything should happen to her and Harry's relationship, she's going to be okay because she's going to make a lot of networks with other people on the higher echelon at the end of the day. So let's go over it one more again so we can say what it is. She's making decisions. She's making boss moves. She's balancing her act. She's acting very wisely. She's maintaining Harry. She's maintaining the public. She's finding ways to manipulate situations so she can stay on top, making a lot of the decisions so she can make it from point A to point B, stay in the game as long as she can. She's going to use the baby and love for Harry to get what she wants. That's going to be her ace in the pocket there for her to be able to move around, and because she's got that baby. You can divorce her, but she's always going to be the mother of his child. She's going to use her intuition. Some people say witchcraft to get what she wants, which is what? At the beginning of the day, she wants to get and keep this crown. Below her, she wants the life of luxury. She wants to be taken care of. No work, just play. Everybody serves her. Addiction, codependency, and narcissistic behavior between her and Harry. It's very, very, very controlling, very toxic. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens between her and Harry, she's looking out for herself and the network she can make in the future, right now, going forward. She doesn't want to be anybody's charity case. She does charity work because of the social reverence it has, and that she can access again. She can hang out with the people with money. So she'll always be covered. And so I'm going to read one more card before I go. And that card is about the actual relationship between her and Harry. This is conspiracy cards, relationship conspiracy cards. They're called relationship conflict cards, if you want to call them that. I'm going to pull one card that's going to actually describe her relationship. 2, 1 with her, 3. I'm going to have to pull one card, 1 with her relationship with her and Harry, 1 for the relationship between Harry, her relationship with Harry, relationship with her family, and the relationship with the royal family. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. Please give me that. 3 cards for this relationship with Meghan and the 3 in these. I just listed, please. There's 3 cards. 3 cards. So that's 1. This is her relationship with Harry. 2 cards. This is her relationship with her family. And this is the last card, relationship with the royal family. Please describe her relationship. Just so you know where this is moving to. And this is the 2 cards we have. First card is the relationship conspiracy in general. Oh, good. Okay, so this is Harry, Meghan, and the baby, right? You can see that? It's all messed up. It's all hidden. There's a lot of anger there. A lot of anger. A lot of hidden secrets. A lot of darkness around that relationship because it's toxic. I mean, they may love each other, have feelings for each other, but it's a very, very toxic relationship. It's more about control. It's more about the narcissist and the codependent person, and it's going to affect that child. So that's the relationship she's in with Harry. It's very marred, very scarred. The relationship she has with her family, the judgment conspiracy. Right now, she's judging the family. Someone's judging this family. And again, you know, they go to court over the letter, right? So there's this judgment thing going on here. And this is unequal balance of scales because, of course, she's royal. So she's going to get more publicity, more supposedly empathy, play the victim to get more sympathy on her side. But right now, she's judging them and they're judging her, right? And she feels like she has upper hand. And in the accord with the royal family, the sister card, it's called Destiny. Destiny. And her, I think overall, she feels like her relationship with, or her relationship right now with the royal family is her destiny because guess what? She just had that, she's got married to Harry and she just had the baby. So she's happy right now with where she's at in the royal family. This card came upside down, but I don't read these cards reversed. But this is how she sees herself with the family. She's right where she wants to be. This is where she's supposed to be. This is what she feels is her destiny. So as you can see, she knows she's having problems with Harry. In the image of her and the baby and Harry. It's all marred and covered in secrecies and addictions and toxic. She's judging her family. Her family's judging her. She knows that. The Markle family. And then, of course, she feels like this is where she's supposed to be. This is destiny. She's made it, baby. She's made it. So she's going to do whatever she can to keep this lifestyle. So if it means manipulating the public, manipulating the royal family, manipulating Harry, using that baby, she's going to do it. Whatever it takes. She's not going to let go of him. Something catastrophic would have to happen between her and him. Because usually when you're in these type of relationships, it's very hard to break the codependent person away from the narcissist. It's hard. It's something catastrophic would have to happen for it to, like, the queen would have to get involved, or Harry would have to get sick, or so one of them have an affair, and even then it's still toxic. They're still going to try to work it out. So right now he knows that she has faults. He knows that she has an issue with her temper and her controlling issues, but he plays it up, and he's making exceptions for the things that's going on because he loves her. He feels like he loves her. And I'm here. If you love somebody, you stayed here and you help them and you do the things you need to do to keep them. If you really love a person, you do all you can to keep that person happy. And that's how he's what he's doing right now. Whatever she wants, he's keeping her happy because she's actually keeping him happy in a way sexually, and she's keeping her attention on him so he could feel like the man in her life. And when he doesn't, she lets him know, but he'll stick up. If he's not acting the way she wants him to act, she manipulates the fact so that he can. So she'll say, "You're not, play the victim. You're not helping me. You're not doing this for me." And then he'll do whatever she asks him to do because he really loves her, and he makes excuses for her temper. He blames on the media and everybody else at why she acts the way she acts. He doesn't want to admit that. He knows it, but he doesn't want to admit that she's the problem or she's a huge problem in this relationship. So he has scapegoats like the media. It's them. That's why he's coming out fighting for her and fighting against Piers Morgan and all that, because now he says Piers Morgan, but it's people like him that Harry's fighting against, because those are the one that Meghan is saying is getting to her. Remember, she didn't read the news. She don't listen to the bad, negative press, but she evidently is, right? That's worrying her, stressing her, because she doesn't want people to know who she really is, right? Narcissists don't want you to ever know who they really are. So they're getting closer to figuring out who she is, or at least information about who she is. And she cannot have Harry understanding and knowing that if he finds out, she would have already manipulated his mind and let him know it's just a media playing tricks on you. It's false news, fake news. And he's going to believe it. I know what he in his mind, because he's a smart guy, he knows there's some issues with her. It's just that he, as a codependent, is going to try to control the situation. Think about, as I said again, codependent and narcissists. They're just as bad. The codependent controls. The codependent doesn't try to control to hurt and take advantage of people. The codependent controls because they want to make everything okay. They need life to be okay. So they'll do whatever they need to do to make it okay. That means that they'll try to control the situation. But they're so attached to the narcissist, because narcissist makes the codependent feel really loved and special. So where he doesn't feel like he's gotten it from someone else or another situations, she's giving him everything he thinks he needs because he has told her what he needs, and she plays the game really well and gives him what he needs, whether she wants to or whether she really feels what she's giving him is a different situation. She's telling him and showing him what he needs and wants. And since he feels he's getting something out of the situation, he stays in that situation. And he makes excuses for her because, as in the marriage ceremony, they said, stand by me, lean on me, whatever it was. They are in it together. And it's very hard to break this tie, especially with a very malignant narcissist or someone with NPD. They know how to play the game. And Harry's being played, but he doesn't see it. And the more people go at him, the more he shuts down and gets away from the people who are telling him the truth and sticks with her because she's giving him more of what he needs. Everybody else complaining and saying, why did you leave her alone? She's not good for you. Y'all not giving him anything. She's giving him everything he wants. Whether she believes and doing it from her soul does not matter. She does it because she knows if you say you want candy, I'm going to give you candy. If you say you want somebody to love you and always be there for you, I'm going to love you and I'm always going to be there for you. It could be words, but she shows him that sexually, all that, gave him his child. It's hard for the public to break this tie he has to her because she's giving him everything he wants. And then same thing, she's not going to leave him because he's giving her what she wants, which is the fame, the notoriety, the money, the esteem, being in the royal British family, connections to other people, connections to money. She could never have done without him. So they are tied together. It's going to take a lot to break them apart. And most times it becomes an abusive relationship. That might do it. The queen has to step in. That might do it. Time, it might do it. Him being introduced to another woman who's he can see has a better qualities than her may do it. Maybe not. So we all have to just say, look, he's not divorcing this girl anytime soon. They are in it right now. They are in it and they're thick in it because they're both feeding off of each other. She's not giving up that crown. If she got to pretend she's a nice person for the rest of her life, she's going to pretend. But I don't see them being married forever. I just feel like it's going to take time for them to break up and him to get his senses back, and just don't know what that's going to be. She's alienating him from everybody else. His family, his brother, his friends. That's what they do. That's what narcissists do. Nobody can do for you what I can do for you. Nobody's here for you. I'm the only one here for you. But she's the one that's separated from everybody. Now she's saying, I'm the one here for you. Where's all your friends? Where's your family? I'm the only one here. Yeah, because you set that up. You pit him against other people. And I bet you 10 to 1 she's talking about him behind his back. Harry. Meghan's talking about Harry behind his back. That's what narcissists do too. Because she wants everybody to think she's the victim. He's doing these crazy things to her. He's the one with the problem. I'm telling you, that's how they act. That's how they do. A lot of things are going to come out, but pressuring him is not going to be the way to get him to leave her. It's going to be a lot of things for him to want to leave her. So I'm just reading for y'all people. Anybody wants to go on YouTube, look up narcissists and codependence. You will see how tangled a web that is. And when they do break up, the codependent is the one that's more damaged than the narcissist, because the narcissist is going to go on to the next supply. She gets supply. Y'all call it ghosting and all that. It's supply. She goes on to that's why she don't have a problem moving from person to person. When I get tired of you and I've gotten everything I can get from you, remember now, she's married to him with his baby. She has got a lot from him already. She wants to go into the next biggest thing. She's going to drop him. She'll drop him before he drops her. I'll put it that way. And she's going to drop him only if she can go to the next biggest thing that's bigger than Harry, which could be William, could be another king, somewhere in another country, or some billionaire or something like that. Where she, just saying. Anyway, thank you for listening tonight. And one thing I always say, the cards don't lie. I'm going to pick a card right now for y'all. Don't even know what it is. Ooh. 2 cups. Thank you for being here with me. Being my friend for the night. Cards don't lie. And there'll always be something else to talk about tomorrow. So thank you for watching my channel tonight. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. If you need a reading from me or would like a reading from me or just want to talk to me, you know how to reach me at ascensionsoulcoaching@gmail.com. Again, this is Adrienne. Y'all have a great night. Today is October the 7th. It's a Sunday, October the 7th, 2019. I know a lot of people put a lot of readings out there on this couple this weekend because of the scandal that's going on with all the media lawsuits. But there's a lot going on, and as I said before, always pray for him, because even though it's going to take a lot to break that tie, and I wish them the best. I wish it wasn't like this, but it is like this. I'm telling you, it's like this. Can it get better? Can a codependent and a narcissist ever really have a really good long-term relationship? I don't know. I've never heard of it. It's a very abusive relationship, very toxic. A lot of things, a lot of manipulation and control going on. So we just need to pray for him that he comes to his senses sooner than later. So anyway, y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching. Talk to you another day. Bye.